Fans loved Rebecca Pritchard on the show Salvage Hunters, where she worked with other antiques experts and was known for her keen eye for figuring out what was broken and how to fix it up. Rebecca was a big part of turning old, neglected items into hidden treasures, but she stopped showing up on the show all of a sudden, leaving fans to wonder. There were rumors that her absence had something to do with her relationship with Drew PR, or that something terrible had happened behind the scenes. Come behind the scenes with us as we reveal the truth about what really happened to Rebecca Pritchard. People who are on TV are often criticized and closely watched, and there are also many rumors and speculations about them. Rebecca Pritchard had her fair share of these. There have been many rumors about her role as a co-host on Salvage Hunters, where her knowledge of antique vehicles and how to fix them up has been the main draw for viewers. Even though she was having problems with her marriage, she and her ex-husband Drew Pritchard kept up a professional relationship on screen until she suddenly disappeared from some recent episodes. That's when rumors started spreading that Rebecca was leaving the show. The rumors were caused by a few things, the first being her decreased screen time. For those who don't know, Rebecca has been on Salvage Hunters since 2011, making her one of the cast members with the longest tenure. Thoughts that are going around. Even though it's common for TV shows to change character screen time for personal reasons, especially when cast members ask for it, loyal fans often make assumptions. Aside from Rebecca's on-screen appearance, their fans have been most interested in how her relationship with Drew is getting worse. It's great that the hosts were able to keep working together professionally despite their marital problems, but it also led to rumors. Some fans think Rebecca's recent departure means I was sick of the way I was dealing and chose to leave for good. Also, the producers of Salvage Hunters did a good job by adding new cast members and experts. While this is a good thing, some fans thought that adding new faces meant that the old cast would be retiring, which wasn't the case. Rebecca's quiet personality in her personal life also helped spread the rumors. You see, Rebecca isn't into the glitz and glamour of TV, so she keeps a low profile outside of her work, jobs, and careers. People only know her from her role on Salvage Hunters, so her quiet life indirectly fuels rumors, since lack of information often leads to assumptions. Despite the false rumors, there has been no official announcement or confirmation from the show's producers or Rebecca herself regarding her departure from the show, according to IMDb. Rebecca, who was last seen on the show in season 18, is still a big part of it, so she'll definitely keep it up. Rebecca wasn't just the target of false rumors. She also saw a case of adultery that put a strain on her marriage to Drew Pritchard. Drew is best known as the host of Salvage Hunters and for the intense scrutiny he has faced on the show. Drew's career as a famous antiques dealer has taken him all over the country looking for antiques, but his personal life took a turn when he was accused of adultery. He made trouble in his marriage by cheating on his wife. A solid source says that Drew had an affair with a woman named Amanda Thomas, who was married to a local businessman named Janus Brian Thomas. Drew met Amanda through his son, and both Drew and Amanda's sons were close friends. They stayed in touch and teased on each other until they started dating. The exact timeline of the affair is still unknown, but the relationship became public when Amanda's husband found out that his wife was cheating on him. Reportedly noticed that his wife was getting a lot of calls and texts from Drew's number and confronted her, who later admitted to him. This led to a public fight after Amanda told Drew she had to end her relationship with him. In response, Drew called her husband a coward in one of his texts for not getting revenge for the affair. Amanda had already ended things with her husband, which was shown in the text, and Janice went to confront Drew at the Liverpool Arms, a pub in Conway, North Wales. But he couldn't keep his call. After reading the text, he approached Drew and told him what happened, physically abused him. Jan got in trouble for punching Drew in the head, and because it involved a TV star, it got a lot of attention. He was later charged in court and ordered to pay £1,440 sterling in compensation and 1881 costs. He was also banned from the pub and other pubs in the area. Drew, on the other hand, didn't get off easy. According to a source, he was put on a pub watch temporarily, but after the legal issue, he was banned for good. Drew was a public figure, so the messy issue stayed there. Amanda Thomas also faced criticism from the public. Several news outlets said that Amanda got harassing texts from other women who were seeing Drew. In the texts, the women accused Amanda of ending their relationships, which meant that Drew wasn't just seeing one woman, but a lot of them. At the time of the affair, Drew and Rebecca were still married and working together. But the affair hurt their relationship. They stayed professional and continued to appear on the show together. Drew's actions and the public fight became a topic of gossip, especially in the community where it happened. Many fans of the show were shocked to hear about his affair. It's safe to say that the scandal tainted his reputation as an antique thief, but Rebecca's problems didn't end there. The tension ended her marriage of over 20 years. Being married for over 20 years is a big deal, but that wasn't the case for the Richards got together in the early 990s because they both loved antiques and restoring them. At the time, Rebecca worked in fashion and Drew was just starting out with his antiques business. The two ex-lovers met when Rebecca visited Drew's shop, and it was love at first sight. They connected right away because of their professional backgrounds, and after a few dates, they decided to get married and start a family. By building a life that blended their personal and work lives, they were able to spend more time with their family. Drew was already running his own business, and Rebecca, who was an expert in fashion, had a good sense of what looked good on people. They took their marriage to the next level when they both co-starred on Salvage Hunters, where their knowledge and skills worked well together. But when Drew's extramarital affairs were revealed in 2017, Rebecca filed for divorce, hoping to end their marriage. Didn't give her fans a reason for what she did. It was clear that Drew's actions played a big part. The public nature of the event and the legal drama probably didn't sit well with Rebecca, who likes a low-key lifestyle. Even though they eventually got a divorce, they kept up a professional relationship for the sake of their kids and their fans. Everyone knows that after a divorce there are usually financial settlements. Even though the Pritchards' divorce was called amicable, there were still enjoys an active lifestyle. She is an avid horse rider and often spends time doing equestrian activities, which are both her hobby and a way to relax. Just so you know, horseback riding has been a part of her life since she was a child and gives her a connection to her roots as well as a healthy balance between work and well-being. Even though she does this once in a while, Rebecca is very interested in cooking. For her, cooking is a way to express herself and explore her talent in the world of food. Things that are different from all of these Rebeccas spends time caravanning. This new hobby gives her the chance to see new towns and explore old sites. It may sound basic, but Rebecca does all of these simple but rewarding things to take a break from the demanding schedule of filming. It's also important to note that even though her newfound passion caused her to miss some recent episodes, the producers still value her role on the show. And people talking about a part on the show, although many people know that Rebecca is Drew's ex-wife and credits Drew for her success on the show, not many people know how she joined Salvation Hunters. To clarify this, Rebecca's professional background and skills make her an excellent addition to the cast. In an interview, Drew said that he met Rebecca while she was still working in the fashion business. Rebecca has over 20 years of experience in the field. Before she joined Salvage Hunters, Rebecca spent some time in Hong Kong learning the ropes of fashion, which helped her improve her rifa design and quality on the show. Basically, her time in the fashion industry taught her how to spot trends, figure out value, and understand craftsmanship, which improved her ability to judge. After leaving the fashion world, Rebecca moved into property development, which she still does today. In between her business, she does cross-patrons with Drew in his shop. As luck would have it, they fell in love and got married. Their relationship went beyond their home, which led Rebecca to join Drew in his antique shop. Together, they used their combined knowledge to grow the business and eventually bring it to TV in 2011. Rebecca, who was already working in the antiques business, joined Salvage Hunters as a researcher and restorer. Her job was simple. While Drew looked for antiques all over the country and beyond, she worked behind the scenes judging the junk, their worth and history, along with fixing up the things. It was part of her job on the show to make sure that every single one got the care and attention it needed before it was shown off or sold to the public. After becoming famous on Salvage Hunters, however, a spin-off show called Salvage Hunters The Restorers was created, with a similar premise to the original show but a greater focus on the craftsmen who fix up old things. Drew and his team find on the show Sheila, who knew a lot about antiques and worked closely with skilled experts. There are woodworkers, metalworkers, glass specialists, and upholsterers who can take old, broken-down items and turn them into beautiful works of art. They can also help connect the items with other restorers. Rebecca also helped behind the scenes by talking about the challenges and steps that went into each repair. The show's success depended on her ability to see gold where others saw trash, and she made the complicated world of restoration easy for viewers and her fans with her simple style. Fans loved her show because she explained things in a clear and thorough way. Thanks to her hard work, the show reached a big milestone on IMDb. The Restorer has a rating of 7.8 and a lot of good reviews from fans. Unfortunately, Rebecca's part on the spin-off only lasted a few seasons before she disappeared from TV because she was so busy with Salvage Hunters. Rebecca is still very much involved in the antiques business. With her many years of experience and large network in the antiques world, Rebecca has made a name for herself as a dealer scholar and finder of beautiful old things for homeowners and interior designers. Besides antiques, Rebecca has a lot of money involved in a real estate business she used to run. She runs a campsite and holiday lab businesses like B&B, which is a type of small family accommodation that lets people stay the night. Rebecca stayed single despite reports that she was dating John T., an ex-cast member of the show. Drew, on the other hand, stayed single, and the two of them continued to live their own lives at their own pace.